best accents there are. I've heard those jokes about his mom doing all the things every time. Nursery rhymes, that's the word. That shit gets me every time. So, guys, I love your mom. And it's probably cancer. Just let her know that. It's definitely cancer. Guys, how are we feeling? Front yard, what's up? Everyone in the back, what's up? How are you? Woo! Thank you for coming out to the Green Ambulance. That's what it's called now. This is the club called Green Ambulance. We're happy you're here. We're going to keep this show rolling. Your next comedian, he's been doing comedy up and down the East Coast, San Fran, Austin, London, Tokyo. Okay, brag, but like this guy can't even like pay his bar tab, so like don't give him money, okay? He won't pay you back. Get up for Justin Case!
Hi, yeah, I'm Justin Case. Everybody always asks me, is that your real name? I'm like, yeah, my dad was a total asshole. His name was Brief, and so Brief. He had to take it out on his children. So my older sister's name is uppercase. My younger brother is lowercase. And then we have the twins, open and shut case. But I hope you forgive me if I'm a little rusty tonight. I haven't been doing this for a few years because I went a little crazy, and I know, like it's kind of a cliche for men my age to go crazy, but most men are like I want a Corvette, I want to get a divorce, I want a woman way too young for me who has daddy issues, kind of crazy. But I didn't go that kind of crazy. I went, it's time to put the crayons down, take your meds, and then lights out, kind of crazy. No, it's okay. I was in the hospital. Oh, by the way, that whole dance like nobody's watching thing, bad advice. Because people are watching. And they're recording. And they will present that recording at your competency. So yeah, I was at the hospital, and it wasn't so bad. I mean, it wasn't a bungalow in St. Martin, but it wasn't Nurse Ratched and straitjackets either. So you got three square meals a day. They were really literally 3 squares, or the OCD guy would just lose his shit. It also helps you put things in perspective. I thought I was crazy until I went there, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not crazy at all. I mean, it really, really helps you put things in perspective. There was a guy there who thought his pillow was a duck. I know, it's crazy, right? It wasn't even a down pillow. So on the whole, it was a really good thing. But I got really sensitive about certain things because I met a lot of great people, and they were, they had some serious issues and just like life-changing issues. And now I hear these people like just throwing around illnesses like it's part of the lingo, and it just kind of pisses me off. Like I heard someone saying, "Oh my God, I was so happy this morning, but you guys, that movie made me so sad. I'm so bipolar." And I was like, really? Did you sell all your shit and go to Vegas and bet it all on black? I don't think so. One guy said, one person was saying, "Oh my God." I don't know why all my annoying people are Valley Girls, but "Oh my God, I am so addicted to caffeine." Like, really? Addicted? Have you ever sucked a dick for a caramel macchiato? Oh, just one. I just need not even a venti, like a grande. Okay, I'll take a tall. I'll suck your dick. I'll suck it real good, man. But first dip it in mocha. Put some whipped cream and maybe a light dusting of cinnamon. So yeah, it's a little dark. I want to bring it up a little bit. A friend of mine, Kevin, got cancer. No, it's okay. He got better. He's like 100% free of tumors. It's okay to joke about it now. But when he was really sick, I went to visit him in the hospital. We didn't talk long because his whole family was there. But on my way out, I said, "I'll pray for you." And the thing you got to know about me is I'm not religious at all. Like, the best I can ever do is be thankful that I have a good job. Like, to whom I'm thankful, I really don't have any idea. So I have no idea why I said, I'll pray for you, but I couldn't, I mean, it was out there. You can't take back that kind of promise. You can't exactly, I was going to walk back in and say, excuse me, all the family, I'm actually not going to pray for you. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just fake it, you know. They always say God's a man, so, you know, he obviously wouldn't know that I'm faking it. They also say God is like all-knowing, so God, you know, he'll know I'm faking it. So I didn't want to take a chance because, you know, he might take it out on Kevin. And, you know, I don't know a lot about God, but I know, he's a little addictive. But what if I pray like earnestly but I get it wrong? I mean, what if I pray and then he ends up curing the guy next to Kevin? Or maybe I pray and get it wrong, and instead of curing the cancer, he cures his athlete's foot. What I'm saying is, like, when you're praying to the Almighty, you got to have some training. I guess they call that cross training. I had to do it. So speaking of God, I've got a few things. Don't worry. You're gonna love this bit, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't think it's offensive, but you know how touchy religious people can be, especially the priests. Hey, now, it's just a pet peeve of mine. When something bad happens to really good people, people always say, you know, God works in mysterious ways. Like, why does God work in mysterious ways? I mean, why doesn't God work in straightforward, predictable ways? I mean, like an accountant or a dentist. I don't work in mysterious ways. Just work like them. WWDD. What would the dentist do? I always wonder if God was like, you know, it's all eternity. There must be some slow points. But I'm wondering if God gets bored and he's like, oh, I think I'll work in mysterious ways today. Platypus, too easy. Random cancer to undeserving people, it's too cliche. Haven't had a great flood in a while. What's up with the great flood anyway? Was God like calling up tech support and then they were like, have you tried rebooting? So I know I'm going to hell for this, for all these jokes. I'm an engineer, and I don't really believe in something unless there's a lot of proof. And I think there are a lot of engineers who are that way. There's a lot of atheist engineers. So it stands to reason if there is God and there is hell, there's going to be a lot of engineers packed in there. And I'm not saying heaven exists, hell exists, or any of that. What I am saying is if hell does exist, it's probably not that bad, actually. So all those engineers probably have already installed AC, Wi-Fi. They got robots like standing in for all that pain and suffering stuff. So what else is going on? I was recently married.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Hold your applause, because I was even more recently divorced. It was a amicable divorce. I don't really miss it. I do miss the sex. The sex was really good. I mean, we were just always very compatible that way. It was so compatible that I didn't even watch porn like the entire 10 years we were together. So after I got divorced, I had a lot of catching up to do. It took me a couple of months, but I got it all. I saw it all. All the porn. If you're gonna pack 10 years of porn into 2 months, you really gotta hydrate. You gotta hydrate. If you don't hydrate, it starts coming out like toothpaste. And then after that, it starts coming out like all-purpose flour, just like poof, white powder. So I'm single. I've actually been doing some exercise. I lost 40 pounds. Yeah, save your applause, because even more recently I found them again. found them at the Taco Bell. I haven't been to Taco Bell in like 6 months, but they were there. They were just waiting for me. Never gave up hope. I knew I'd be back. I started doing exercise because I needed to lose that weight again. I do mostly upper body exercise, but actually really mostly arms. If I'm really honest, I'm just doing one arm. Yeah, more masturbation jokes. You thought I had moved on, but this is the kind of highbrow humor you get. But you can't do that much Taco Bell without paying the price, and I recently had a heart attack. It wasn't bad. Obviously I've recovered. It was so minor. In fact, they didn't do anything. They gave me a heart monitor. These things, they listen to your heart for several weeks. And my doctor called me in. He wanted to discuss the results, and he was like, I noticed this spike. Your heart rate goes up every morning right after you get out of bed. And I said, yeah, I exercise every day. Well, right before you go to bed too. You got to make those gains. And 3 times on Friday and Saturday nights. That's right, more masturbation jokes. All right, I could do this all night, but that's my time. My name is Justin Case. You've been awesome.